The woman was trapped in the Alps, spending the rest of her life there. At first, she had come to a small cabin at the foot of the mountain to vacation. However, when she woke up the next day, she found that her companions had already left, and she was all alone. This wasn't the most upsetting thing. She had thought someone would come to pick her up in a few days, but gradually, she realized that no one would ever return. So, she decided to prepare to leave. But unexpectedly, she bumped into an invisible wall. She couldn't believe it, and when she reached out to touch it again, the wall was still there. She thought she was hallucinating, so she walked aside to rest and tried to calm down. She thought the wall might have existed long before and tried to find another way out, but failed repeatedly. In the end, she decided to go back the way she came to see if there was another way. On her way, she saw a house in the distance, so she happily walked towards it, thinking she might seek help. But once again, she was blocked by the invisible wall. She shouted loudly at the person across, but there was no response. The person even seemed to be frowning, eerily still and silent. Feeling uneasy, she quickly left and returned to the cabin with her dog. That night, when she was about to sleep, strange noises suddenly came from outside. She thought it was the sound of other people or small animals and, with a hint of hope, walked to the door. The moment she opened the door, she bumped directly into the invisible wall. She suddenly realized that the wall could even shrink, contracting all the way to her doorstep. She screamed in fright and suddenly woke up. It turned out that it was all just a dream, but she still felt uneasy. She quickly went to the door, fearfully reaching forward. Fortunately, the wall didn't appear. However, even after waking up and confirming it was just a dream, Anna still couldn't leave. At first, Anna cried in bed every day, unable to accept her situation. However, as time passed, she gradually got used to this life and slowly learned to accept the reality. She realized that the entire Alps were hers to enjoy alone, without anyone disturbing her. To survive, she began to learn how to grow food. Every day, she would record her experiences and sometimes patrol the mountain with her dog. The Alps were rich in resources, and food and water were not a problem. Although Anna and her dog still felt lonely, she gradually adapted to the solitary life. One day, while out exercising, she accidentally discovered a cow. She brought the cow back home and found that it not only produced milk but was also pregnant. Later, on a rainy day, she rescued a kitten, and so Anna spent a peaceful and natural life with her little animals.